Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Rome 2 Total War as the Pontus on hard. Last episode we saw Nicomedia and Pergamon fall to us along two big armies, and we ended right before we were about to end the turn after we took this village. And I found out that our army will actually be quite strong again quite soon. 2 turns, maybe 3 for these, but I don't really care about the slingers. They don't need to be, what you say, perfect health. So I'm gonna ink this turn, and I can see next turn we're gonna get our tech finished in this civil. And if I don't remember, or if I do remember correctly, rather, we are going to have more wealth from our agricultural by this tech. Preferred markets. Oh, Cappadocia and Salute. Well, we're definitely not going to have war with Cappadocia until they have, well, not in alliance with Salute. We're not powerful enough to take on this. Plague, well, I'm heavy, it's not me. We're going to set our administrator back to the city where we took him from. Very stupid when you think about it. Pergamon is doing okay, but if I move the army, they're gonna be mad. So we're gonna keep the army here until we got this done, Shrine of Hermes, because we don't want to risk anything about losing this village. Even though our army would be ready, actually going towards Ancyra right now, but we will not be doing it because we need to have more control of this province. We got some economics done, yeah, more agricultural income and construction decrease. Now more again from same time of buildings, or wealth from commerce buildings, tariff income from trade. I think we're gonna make our commerce more profitable and take it from there. Let's see how in Syria. Yeah. Actually, I would like to know where Saudi's army is. They probably have at least 2, maybe 3. I think only 2. Excuse me, 3 province. And if they do, their army must be right here. So in theory, I should be able to take this quite easily, march up and take this, and march back down and take the last one, because they don't have a direct path to me, which could be a advantage. They might not try to attack us then. But let's see, what can we do? We can't transform or convert this building yet because we don't have enough money. We could improve this, and our industrial would gain us more wealth, but do we have a lot? Well, we got 100 industrial from here and nothing else really. Not industrial, so it's not worth doing this quite yet, but we will do this at some point. But first and foremost, I think I'm gonna save my money to convert this. Yeah, and Pergamon we are already working upon. We got marble, and Shrine of Hermes will be done in 2 turns. Now Saluted seems quite happy about us, so if we could make a trade, what would we profit from this trade? 187. So what if I gave you 140? Well, they will most likely be willing to trade at some point. Macedon don't really want to. Epirus, they are quite happy about us. even though we are trading with Athens. So we got a trade agreement with Epirus, which are giving us 130 more per turn. Let's see who else could be interested. Not any really. So we're going to wait, and we got a little bit of extra income and end this turn. Now we are not at war with anyone, so the question is, are we going south or are we going east? I like the idea about going south and take that village. It's quite big, poor defenses, are easy city to grab right now. And as I of course said, this army all of a sudden arrived down at them. Typical. Well, let's see, what do they have in economy? A little army and some more army right here. And side. Ooh. It could be taken and blocked, saluted. I think we're not going to war with these Cappadocia right now because they have a pretty damn strong allied right now, and that war would just mean, yeah, we would just be destroyed. No reason to do that. That would just be silly. First of all, let's convert this to more food. Now we still got quite a lot of cash to spare. So the question is, what are we going to do? We could make our army even bigger, I think, if we just cross here. Yeah, already now we would have 3. It's even better than the army we have right now, or those we have in our army right now, and they cost less already. So I like the idea of making some more hoplites, making a huge professional army, because I doubt the army they have is, yeah, pure slingers and pure slingers. Well, if that's the case, we should already next turn be able to squash them. Yeah, we're going to see what Cyprus think of us. They kinda like us. We got treaties with Sardis +1. Well, that's not gonna last. They don't want to trade, unfortunately, so we're just gonna end this turn, and I think we will prepare to attack to the south. It's a big city with, well, not great defense. It got some defense, but not great. If this army looked like the other two that got in the west, or east, sorry, it's just slingers. But I would be quite surprised if that army is only slingers as well. But hey, you never know. Slingers and slingers. Interesting army composition. The Demons of Polmus. Cool name, but that doesn't help you. Let's see. We would lose food but get more public order. We're gonna take it because this province is right now on its own, so. But we will prepare to attack Sardis. And when we have taken the 3 villages, I think I'm going to take Anteria right away, and then I will think about roads. I'm not sure. It's definitely a important place because it's again last city to region control, but I don't know if it's worth fighting for, or rather remove my arm from the mainland for, because if Cappadocia and Seleucids decide to attack me, I'm screwed if I don't have my main army, because they are quite big. So that's definitely something to ponder upon. Let's see, what is the army in this? Show me. Some light cavalry and a single levy pikeman and slingers. Funny enough, slingers. Wow, they really like to have slingers. Rhodes is quite weak actually, so I could. Weak and weak. They do have the garrison, always do remember that, but they don't have any walls, so yeah, we are going to have war. Oh, we are not going to have war with them. So what about Rhodes? Just to see. They don't have any allies, so we're going to take our army. Yeah. Take it easy. I did actually not think they were a subject to Seleucid. They might not be, but I don't know. I have a feel. Yeah, they are. How many satrapy do they have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and only at war with 2 factions, and a defensive alliance with Cappadocia. Okay, Seleucid is in a quite good position. What about Cyprus? Oh, I could take Rhodes and take side and Cyprus and Galatia. They are actually at war with them, with Cappadocia. To block Cappadocia, it would be advantageous to take that village. I'm not going to make a second army because I can't really support it. We're gonna take Roach definitely and see on our situation there. I did not expect Sardis to be under Seleucid control. It really limits me in my possibilities here. I remember when Seleucid got released, I tried them very briefly, and funny enough, half of my separatory just went against me.
We have simple needs. All we ask is a small amount of wealth. You will hardly notice it.
Yeah, I still don't get any worth of that. Escorts. Yeah, and we're going to take this one. We can get our bonus. I just thought about taking this general and make a new army here, and I thought, nah, I don't want to. And then he just get morale plus 5%. I would not say it's a a reason to do it, but it's definitely not saying I shouldn't do it. What do Cyprus have inside? Nothing, except from their Egyptian infantry. Well, they got good health, melee defense, armor. Not great, but decent. I should be able to take this quite easily. But what about their mainland or their island? Now we got a good amount of cash, so I'm going to look to improve our economic situation here. Again, 300 to 500 is definitely 200 increase. And there will be some growth. I think we will get most out of increasing this. Yeah, going to increase this village Nicomedia, become even bigger, get better growth. We will soon have one surplus, and we need at least 3, so it's still not going to be too fast, which I like, but nothing more really to do in this turn. I'm afraid that we are hit a point where I'm going to
agree to trade? We have much your people might enjoy.
Sure, we will welcome trade. More money is only a good thing. But as I was about to say, I'm probably going to slow down a bit on my expansion in nowadays Turkey. The nations here are just too...
We have fine goods, and
yeah,
you don't.
they're just too good friends with Saluted, and I'll get a whole bunch of armies against me. Who died? Oh, it's the guy leading my forces down here. Now the question is, do I want... I like the idea of having cavalry. Wow, it's just a bad... That's not... Wow. Not really a good commander available at all. Quite disappointing. I do have him, who gives good morale, second win, a few bonuses to the village, but nothing extraordinary. What about this general? Yeah, he's definitely good for villagers as well. Wealth from agricultural commerce. Yeah, I would not like him to be general. He doesn't give anything. He makes it more expensive to build. He makes growth, which is good. The other thing is quite bad. More public order, but I really don't need it. So could I... think I'm going to replace him by adding this guy instead. And can I already now? No, I can't. Let's see what happens. I'm going to take roads. Yeah, we are definitely losing this one. Of course, we are. We're going to have to fight this, even though we look to be superior. But here is the issue. Now we lost the general, and the bonus he gave to our recruitment of units is gone. So that's kind of sad. Yeah, we want it dry. And we're going to take it from here. But I do like its cavalry instead of chariots. Because I still have someone to chase down enemy units they are not as vulnerable as the chariots were. These I dare to send into a battle. I didn't do that with chariots, to be honest. Really like seeing an army like this just marching. Really think it looks awesome, and I definitely like it with the Romans. With them it just looks really awesome. Well, you were saying you can't hit them, but according to this you should. Well, let's see when we get a bit closer. They're not gonna attack me anyway. Yeah. Precision. Wow. What? I think it's amazing to think that the first barrage almost take 1 to 5. The next even more, and next even more, next even more often. I know it's because many units get injured. It's just amazing to see that your first time think, not that great effect. Then you just keep letting them shoot, and all of a sudden you think one barrage takes down maybe 20, and you're just in like, holy shit. Let's see, that only took 3, where it took 6 in second barrage. Though, of course, it varies. Yeah, that it took down 11. We're going to speed up because I'm just gonna let them use all their ammunition. They do have some slingers, but they are not Eastern slingers, so they will not, or they should actually be able to get into our range as well and hit us, but I'm not sure actually. But yeah, their best units is light hoplites, I think. Lights, citizen, and then militia maybe? I'm not quite sure about this. But I think they are targeting the right unit, because to me light hoplites should be better. Even though they look a lot alike, but some of them do have armor, as you can see. Whereas neither the militia nor civil or citizen hoplites have any. Yeah, you can see these are just getting brutally slaughtered. First wave, none. Second wave, 3, 4, 4. And third wave. Yeah, I like the fact that if you decide to run away with your units, they're just getting crushed when they can hit in the back. It's very good they have implemented that. It would be I would not say often mistake by game developers, but I would not be surprised to see it in some games where they haven't really thought about this, that the unit needs to be exposed in the back. I can't remember of a game right now, but I know there are some games where this is quite an issue, that the skill they have is always, even though you hit them in the back or in the side or in the front, it doesn't matter. That's a thing in Rome 2 they have made very nice. I actually think what I'm in Medieval 2 they did not have this effect, but I'm not sure. But it's just something I noticed and I really enjoy. Now we're going to take on normal speed because we're going to attack the enemy quite soon. And we're just marching, nice, slowly, until they decide to attack. Which they are doing now. The initial charge killed almost around 30. Yeah. Again, there's no doubt about we have the professional army where there's our militia or light army. It's not trained for war in the same manner as these units are. These units are true warriors, where these are maybe someone with a bit of fighting experience, but there's different about fighting and war, and difference upon a fighter and a warrior. Yeah, they are getting destroyed. Yeah, they almost like they know that okay, if we do this with that. Fun thing here is sometimes it's like the game just pauses right here. I don't experience that often. It comes in a few battles. It's like after they have patched the game, I'm actually seeing more issues with it. They are not resolving it, in my opinion. I'm just experiencing it more. See, right here? It's quite annoying that I can say from the beginning I did not have any issues, but after they updated I got issues. That's kind of bad to say it mildly. Oh. He's definitely dead. Yeah, this is what I mean about cavalry is often not that great to have. These citizen cavalry, they do not have a chance against hoplites, because hoplites is just going to take the spear and just yeah. See, now it's asked them to attack. They went from. They already lost a few. It doesn't seem that badly, but my experience is just. If you ask them to attack cavalry directly, and it's an obvious battle between them and the cavalry, they're just gonna get annihilated, which is quite realistic. I mean, of course they are getting annihilated. It's nothing weird about it, but a faction like the nomadic tribes, I have played them a bit and I enjoy them, but I think they will have really big issues against the Greek nations. I haven't played them for very much, so I haven't gone that far in the game, so hard to say. Again, I'm not send my general in from the beginning because he's cavalry. One thing, I'm normally send my general in just behind when I line my units up here and have him right behind them and charge in with them. It is a risk because you could lose your general, definitely. But as I'm seeing it, the general back then, he fought with his men, and so shall he do in my game. Sometimes you lose your general opponent, but often I haven't lost my general, to be honest. So I keep doing it because I like the fact it's more realistic, more accurate to the time that the general led the assault. He was not always someone who just stood behind and pointed finger and say, go that way. Like in Napoleonic time, Victorian time, the general sees everything, and it's quite understandable why, especially nowadays, but back then, he was part of the battle often. Yeah, victory decisive. Again, a battle we would have lost if we auto-resolved. But when without a doubt, when we play it, I kinda hate it's like this, but so be it. Maybe we will take the difficulty even higher in the next playthrough if I can increase it. I haven't actually looked upon that, if I can increase it with a game I'm doing right now, but I must say I'm certainly thinking about it because it's just not challenging enough in the run, to be honest. I know some would say, well, if you don't think that, why are you playing them? Well, playing on that level, well, this is my first time on making YouTube videos, so I wanted to make sure I'm not embarrassing myself. Let's say it just like that. That's why I only took it on hard. Let's just see, can you? Yeah, you can. Well, I definitely think we're going to increase it to very hard. Not legendary yet. Maybe sometime. But let's just start it on that level and take it from there. But now we got roads as well, so we only need 2 more provinces to have yet another region. So things are looking quite good right now, and oh, Cappadocia is actually losing to Galatia. I like the fact they are losing, because if they take Samosata, I can go up and kill Galatia, and then it's only Sardes I need to wait upon to lose to, or break alliance with Saluted, but we will see what happens. Maybe we'll need to fight them, time will show. But thank you for watching, guys. It's been a lot of fun and I'm really enjoying this, so I hope you are enjoying this as well. But thank you for watching, and please comment, subscribe, and message me if you have anything to say to me. And again, thank you. See you guys. Bye.